are ya? Today is day 8. So it was my first day of my second week. It was great. I wanted to do like a little rundown of like how you're feeling in the second week usually, or how I feel in the second week. The second week isn't my favourite. Third week is absolutely my favourite. Second week is like, oh yeah, I'm getting into it. Like you start to, you know where everything is, you know what you're doing, you know the systems, you know everyone there pretty much, and you just feel 10 times more confident. So today was great. Did a medical for a bus driver's license. I sat in the doctor's room because the doctor wasn't there and we had no rooms free. So I went and had a little sit in the doctor's room and pretended I was a doctor. Pulled the patient in, did their eye test, weight, height, BMI and blood pressure. And then we did some excisions. We addressed a broken leg for him, so that was pretty fun. I did my own like setting up for the doctor. Oh, I didn't do it because I'm not within my scope yet, but some little baby vaccinations, so that was pretty sad. Because they're all like happy and cute and like cuddly, and then like all of a sudden they're like and then I got home and I got out my apricot chicken healthy meal out the freezer, and I was about to put it in the microwave, and then I was like, I could really do with a burger. So I drove to Macca's and got a burger. Oh, I took some stitches out on a lip. So that was quite interesting because when you like pull, obviously the lip goes up. That's all. Definitely feeling a lot more confident and a lot more like nursey, even though I call the impregnated alcohol swabs or whatever it's called. I call them swabby things. Tips of the trade. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Howdy everyone. I know it's been 2 bloody days since we've spoken. So I thought that I would stop being rude and come and have a chat with y'all. Tell you about my 2 days that I've had. So. Yesterday was great. That was Tuesday, so that was day 2 of week 2. And I am proving to myself why I'm doing this video diary thing, because I've forgotten what I did. What I do remember, the morning was pretty slow. We had some care plans and we had a call with my preceptor, and then I did an excision clinic pretty much on my own. They use wound packs as sterile fields, so I was opening up the sterile fields, moving everything around all sterile. Aseptic non-touch technique, putting on the excision kits on the sterile field and positioning them, and then putting Benadine in it, and then drawing up the local anaesthetic, getting the sterile gloves for the surgeon out and ready for them, and then just being on standby, getting the stitches out that they want once they've cut them open, doing the label for them and collecting the biopsy and dressing the wound. We were doing marinas, so it was really quite interesting to see the actual size, see the cervix, see the marina string coming out, and then when the marina was pulled out, the surgeon explained to me the sizes, and so this part of the marina is in the uterus, and then the I don't know if you're familiar with what a marina looks like. I'll try and insert a picture here, maybe. And then like it has like a toothpick, but like a perpendicular toothpick, so it's like a T, and then the T bits sit where the fallopian tubes go. So that was really interesting to me because it kind of put in perspective how small non-pregnant ladies' uterus really is. So that was really cool. I came home, had a shower and went to sleep. Today I woke up at 6:30 and I got up, made myself a coffee, put my yoga mat outside and did some like stretches, and then so I went to work. Today was great. We had a crazy morning because we had 2 excisions that weren't booked in, that the doctor was just like, oh, can we do these now, when we already had like a full book of patients. And we're like, oh my gosh, okay, we can do that. So we did it. So we had a sebaceous cyst on the arm, and then we had an iron infusion, so I got to do my first iron infusion myself. So that was really cool. Took some staples out from someone's ear. Also did some medicals. That's all I can remember, but it was really good. Came home and then I went for a longboard, but I'm gonna go because my bath's gonna be full. Outside the bank. And I was sitting there for ages. Wi-Fi was good, and I was so happy because the Wi-Fi was working. And so I was able to do what I needed to do on my laptop. And then all of a sudden, a pretty much like a band, but not like a normal band, like a marching band, but not marching. So they had like trombones, saxophones, like friggin' all that sort of stuff. And they walk up right in front of my car and start singing and playing music to me. And I'm like, what the heck? Why does this stuff always happen to me? Like the most random stuff just happens to like follow me around. And then all of a sudden there was people everywhere. So I'm trying not to be seen, sitting in my car on my laptop. And then all of a sudden there's like a million people around me, surrounding the car almost, because there was also the ATM right in front of me and everyone seemed to want money at the same time. So everyone's going freaking nuts and I'm just like sitting in my car like, on my laptop like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. So this morning I was in the excision clinic all morning and we had sebaceous cyst here, which popped, and there was like cottage cheese everywhere. It was like spurting out. It was like Dr. Pimple Popper stuff, like it was everywhere. We were talking about like cottage cheese and stuff and like food and everything while we were doing it. It was really weird. And then we had a basal cell carcinoma. We had to remove that off a leg. And then we tried to do an aspiration of a cyst on a finger, but it didn't work. So we did an ECG for a guy that had, he was having like flutters and he has atrial fibrillation. And then we had to put a cardiac monitor on the patient. But yeah, so it was a really good day. Feeling really confident with doing stuff now. I know where everything goes. I don't even ask really anymore, I just do it. Getting a lot more comfortable talking to like the doctors. Feeling less stressed out when I have to talk to them. Like I joke with them now and like chat with them in the lunchroom and stuff like that, so it's not like a big deal. Whereas in my first day I was like, doctors, because they're always just intimidating. But they're really nice here and they always talk to you and chat with you and stuff and remember your name. I think that's one of the most important things like that. I love that. When you're a student, like, and people remember your name, because otherwise they just call you the student, and I hate that. But yeah, I love it when people remember your name. It's great. Other than that, that was all for today. I've only got 5 days of prac left, so I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Toodaloo. Okiddly dokily. Adventure time with Becky Boo. It's Friday. I've just finished my last day of week 2, 4 days to go, and I'm celebrating by going to Ricardo's Pizza and getting myself a pizza. And then I'm gonna go sit at the Commonwealth Bank and use their Wi-Fi because I'm sad, and that's my Friday night. So I better go because I'm gonna be late to go pick up my pizza, and see you soon. Okay, so if this isn't the most embarrassing thing ever, I don't even care though. I just got in the back seat of the car, so I'm gonna look like I'm waiting for my mum to get me. I was honestly thinking about laying down in the back, like setting up a blanket or something, but I thought that was a little bit too bad. Honestly, like, this is the life. I just thought I'd do a little update on where I'm at. It's currently 7:40. I had my dinner and I'm still here, and I'm outside a bar, so like 7:40 the bar's kind of starting to get a little bit more busy, and I just really don't care. So I am just doing some editing. Anytime someone walks past, I like put my brightness down and like creep up. I should have worn black because, you know, white kind of stands out a lot. But yeah, I'm kind of just chilling. It's been fun. Okay, so I'm finally gonna jump back in the front seat. Oh my gosh, I thought I'd be so much more graceful than this. Oh. Still in the 7s. 7:49. And I need to go to the toilet, so that's pretty much the only reason I'm leaving. And I don't want to go home when it's too dark, because I don't like leaving, like going into the house when it's dark. If that makes sense. But yeah, this was actually really fun. Like, I mean, it wasn't like fun, but it was better than sitting at home and using internet and feeling like super guilty for it. Alright, I'm out of here. Did I mention it's Friday and I finished my last day of second week? I've only got 4 days left. Today was great. we had a really busy morning doing like heaps of patients, heaps of BMIs, and then doctors coming in, oh, can you do this ECG? Oh, can you do this? Can you do that? And I was like, yeah, no worries, but like we've got to fit you in and squeeze you in and stuff like that. And then I should probably do like a proper debrief, but you know what? I don't really care. I just need to go to the toilet. I'll do it when I get home. I'll tell you about my experience the second week when I get home. So here's a plot twist. I just got a phone call from one of the receptionists who I gave my phone number to this afternoon, and then they just called me at 8:30 at night. I'm such a nana, so I was about to be in bed. And then they're like, come over, come have a few drinks with us. So I'm like, okay, so I'm on my way there. So I'll update you probably tomorrow because I might end up sleeping there on how my night goes. Wish me luck.